Hey guys, what's going on? So today I'm going to be showing you the nicest looking heavy armor setup you can have in Elder Scrolls Online. So I run this on my tank for PvE. You can use this obviously on a PvP character as well if you want, if you have sword and board, or you can choose your own weapons and just use the body piece setup. But I think it looks really nice, and I'm just going to tell you guys exactly what I'm wearing so you can wear it too. So the first thing we're wearing is the Arc helmet. So we're wearing the medium helmet here. I think it looks really nice. It's like a little ebon helmet with a hood over the top of it. I wore this also in my light armor build. It's a really nice helmet. I just think it's one of the nicest in game. So it's a really nice headpiece, and that's what I'm wearing. For the chest, we're using the glass body piece. So I think the glass body piece looks really nice. It looks really bulky, plus it has these little like subtle dragon little imprints in it as well. It looks really nice, and it just looks really nice at the back as well. So for a shoulder piece, some of you guys might not have this shoulder piece. It's the Stormlord little epaulets. So I think they look really good. They're like nice and spiky. They're really bulky looking, and they just like go well with the rest of the design. So for the hands, we're using the Fire Drake hands. You can see there's some really nice spikes here. They look really bulky and they go nicely with the orange color we're using. So if you guys don't have this shoulder piece or these hands, obviously you can just choose a different one that you think suits the style as well. But I personally like these two. There are ones that look good, but I don't think there's anything that looks as good as these two in combination with the rest of the stuff I'm using. So you can get these both from Battlegrounds. So if you just play a lot of Battlegrounds, you have the chance to drop these little style pages and learn them. So if you want to get these, that's where you get them in Battlegrounds. So for the belt, we're going to be using the Stormlord girdle. So the belt isn't too important in the outfit. I just think this belt looks nice, and you can change the belt to anything you want. So it's sort of your choice here. If you have a belt piece you particularly like, you can add it on. But I'm just going to use this one because it can be dyed gold and it looks really nice. So for the legs, we're using the skin changer skirt type thing. So it looks really nice. It looks like a little skirt. And it's really nice design on it, and it goes really nicely with the colors we're using. And I think it looks awesome. There's a little bit in the middle. The angle stand looks really awesome as well. So for the boots, we're just going to be using the Stormlord boots because I think they look really nice. They look really well in the color scheme we're using, and they look quite bulky and just make a guy look tanky. So we're just going to be using that. For the sword, what we're going to be using is the Ebonheart sword. So I think Ebonheart swords is probably one of the nicest in game. Maybe if you're in a different alliance, don't want to use Ebonheart swords, you can just swap the sword to suit you, but Ebonheart is the nicest looking in the game. So for the shield, we're using the Trinimax shield. So it has a really nice design on it of a tree. So I think this looks really awesome, and it's quite a big shield as well. A lot of the shields are small, so you might get some nice designs but really small shields, so it kind of ruins it for you. But this is a nice design, and it's also quite a big shield, so you look nice and tanky. So I'm using sword and shield on both bars. If you guys want to use dual build, you can just use two swords, etc, etc. And or if you want to use a bow, just use I would say Panadonian bow. It's a really nice bow, so it's up to you guys what you want to use. But I personally use two sword and board for a heavy armor build. So the two colors we're actually going to be using for this build is going to be Cold Harbor Ash Black, and we're going to be using the Bloodroot Wine. It's kind of an orange goldy color. It's really nice. So to get the Cold Harbor Black, you have to complete the main storyline and kill Moonlight Ball, and you'll get that. And then to get the Bloodroot Wine in color, you're going to have to complete Fet Farkroof and Federain Bloodroot Forge, and then you'll unlock that color. You have to do both of them on the same character or you won't unlock it. So if you don't have this Bloodroot Wine color, I know it's quite difficult to get for some people. I think this setup looks really nice in black and white as well. So I'll show you what it looks like in black and white now, and you can make up your mind if you want to use that instead of the golden one I went for. The only slight issue is that you cannot have a white sword and shield. So for some reason the sword and shield turn this really disgusting light blue color instead of turning white, which annoys me personally, but it's whatever. If you can find another color, I feel like I have to just black it out, so it has to be all black, so it kind of matches the black and white feel. But obviously you can change it to any color you want. It's going to be white, anything you want to do. Anyway guys, so that's it for the heavy armor build. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, remember to leave a like on the video, remember to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you later.